Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome if you are new. My name is Heather and I'm a quantum healing hypnosis practitioner. I wanted to share a bit of a personal story with you guys and also a channeled message that goes along with that story. And this is all about a new family member that we have just recently adopted. We adopted a new little kitten into our family. A little bit funny because I have said no to cats for so long. My daughter, she has wanted a cat so badly. She has begged and pleaded and begged for a cat. And I've said, no, 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 we are not getting another animal. I have enough to take care of. I don't want another animal to have to care for. When you get old enough, you can have all the cats that you want. I had a cat a long time ago, so I'm not opposed to cats at all. I quite love them. I had an amazing cat many years ago, but since then, I just haven't wanted to have another cat in the house. But I have felt for the longest time like my guides have been trying to somehow w- wiggle, weasel, however you want to look at it, a cat into my reality. And I have just been very firm in saying, no, it's not happening. They even said, I've got a channeling. I don't know where it is, but it's somewhere with my bunnies. As I've shared a lot of information about my bunnies and my journey with my Syrian bunnies. And they talked about, we knew that you didn't want a cat or you wouldn't have a cat. So we brought bunnies in there, which is hilarious because I brought the bunnies right in. I absolutely loved them. But cats I've had some resistance to. And again, not because I don't like cats, but I just haven't wanted to have one in the house for whatever reason. But the guides work in mysterious ways. If you are meant to have something come into your life, it's going to come whether your human wants it or not. That's how I have felt lately. um, so, my daughter recently babysat for her uncle. They were going out of town and needed a sitter for this new kitten that they had just found, and she asked if it would be okay if she kept the cat for them while they were gone. And of course, I agreed and said, but we're not keeping it. We're not keeping it. And I had a feeling, though, I was like, I know something more is up with this. So she brings this cat home, and this cat is just absolutely gorgeous, so beautiful, this creamy colored fur, and these vibrant, bright, icy blue eyes that just are captivating when you look at them. And when I held her for the first time, she's very calm. She's very peaceful. Like you hold her and she just sort of melts into you. Very sweet. Um, just seemingly this perfect little animal. And I knew, I think my guides knew that the second that I held her, that I would begin to fall in love with her, which absolutely happened. I could feel this just beautiful energy to her, and also very powerful, though. I couldn't quite tell. Felt a little bit Lyran, which is funny because in my household, I have a little mix of everything. So we have all of the different frequencies and um, major races, I guess you could say, covered between my kids and my animals. We don't have any Lyran energy. So anyway, long story short, I fell in love with this cat. I felt very much like this cat needed to be here. Of course, you have that feeling you don't quite know why. And we ended up adopting her. So I wanted to ask the guides, okay, what is it about this cat? Because I felt, something more to was to it than just this cat showing up. And I'm going to share the channeled message that came through because I want you guys to recognize, if you don't already, you may already know how powerful our animals are, and that they're not just fur babies. They're not just here to be our pets, but they're actually here working. I've shared this information before in other videos, how powerful our sweet babies are. And that they're channeling energy, they're anchoring energy, they're holders of certain frequencies of whatever star races that they're connected to. They are clearing energy. They're helping us to clear our energy. They're helping us to clear a lot's come through about spike proteins. There's a lot of spike proteins since all the vaccine, I'm not going to say the whole word, the shedding that happens. So a lot of our animals are helping to clear and clean that up as well. Um, there's a lot of things they're doing. They're healers. You may have an animal that's a healer, and especially cats. I've seen that a lot. Cats are very powerful with healing. If they lay on your chest, they come lay on certain parts of your body. You may be receiving healing from them. Cats are also very powerful in seeing spirit and warding off negative entities and things. I found that out in sessions. So they're great to have around. I will admit that. But anyway, so the information that comes in about our new addition was that she is almost like a vacuum to vacuum up the energies in the house and to help create balance. It's very interesting. They described her as a very ancient soul. They said connected to Lyra, but even before that. So goes back even more and more of an ancient energy, which when I heard them say, it's like I could feel that within her. I could feel that she had a power, even as a tiny, tiny little cat. I could feel this power like radiating from her, and very calm. She's just very, she will just sit and observe. It's like she's just sitting and she's looking around, like, observing things. So very interesting to me. So the reason that she was brought in was because, again, I said I had other animals in the house, and some of them have been having a lot of problems. And it's energetic. It is the inability to clear and release the energies as well as they need to. So I have a Cavalier King Charles Spaniel named Finley, and he is incredible. He is the sweetest baby. He is angelic. I asked about him in a messages session a while ago. They said this is his first time on earth, which made total sense to me because this little one struggles. I've had two other Cavalier King Charles Spaniels, and they were absolutely amazing. They had it a little more together than he does. It's a very sweet breed. If you're not familiar with Cavaliers, they are just pure love, unconditional love. They are very sweet. They're cuddle bugs. They're lap dogs. They have a bit of a connection, or not a connection issue, an attachment issue. They're a little attached. And this one that I have now, he is extra attached, and it's really challenging to get out of the house and away from him without screaming. But anyway, that's another story, right? He's precious, the sweetest boy, but he's been having a lot of health issues lately. He's been having trouble, a little bit of trouble with it's breathing a little faster, especially at night, and some things going on. I've been working with Emily on his health. Emily, for those of you who might not know who she is, Emily and I do the messages from your guides and angels sessions. She channels that information in for our clients. But Emily is also a natural functional medicine doctor. I think I got that right. She's very intuitive. She works closely with her angel team, and she uses applied kinesiology along with her intuitive abilities to connect in with your physical body to know what it is that's creating the issues. If you're looking for a natural doctor, someone who works in a different way than our more physical doctors, she's incredible. And she actually does work with animals. Now that's not what she does. She's more of a people doctor, but she can tune into your animals and help you to figure out what's going on with them. So I've been working with her. It's not his lungs. It's not his heart, which I thought it was. It is the processing of energies and the way that it's affecting him physically that creates that congestion within him. So we've been working with some supplements and things that are helping him to clear and release that energy. But he's still struggling. He's still having a little bit of lethargic energy from time to time. It kind of shifts, it'll go away, he'll be great, and then it'll come back. So I've known that he's struggling to clear. And the interesting thing is the guides told me that this cat is here to help him clear his energy. Like she is powerful enough to sort of absorb all of this energy, take it from him, and help him to process it. And I have had others say that they're picking up sort of on the same thing as I've showed this little girl off. Um, so I'm excited to see what happens as she comes into the house. She's not here quite yet, but I'm excited to see how that shifts for him. He loves her. Is already attached to her very quickly. So there's definitely a connection there. But I'm sharing all this with you because like I said, you may have an awareness of how powerful your animal is, or you may not. You may think, oh, just have a wonderful dog or a sweet cat. But behind the scenes, they're doing a lot of energetic work, just like we are. And they may even be working harder than some of us. That's what I've seen in some of these sessions. So, making sure that if you're noticing that your pet is struggling because the energies are intense and the guides have said that this affects them just as much as it does us. And, they're in much smaller bodies without the ability to communicate to us and tell us, sort of what's going on. So, again, if you notice that your pet's having some trouble, some of the things that have been coming through is make sure you're getting them outside and connecting with nature a lot. That helps them to clear. I like to call in my angel teams when I take Finley on a walk and just ask them to clear his energy to bring in some extra help. So if you feel guided to do that, you can. Even some crystals, if you can place some crystals around your pets to try to pull out that energy, some of your absorbing stones, things like that, you can actually program them to do that work. And just nurturing them and loving them as much as you can, giving them good, healthy food, and just helping them in any way that you can because they are working really hard. And if you're finding that all of a sudden some random animal has just come into your life, there may be a bigger reason for that. There may be something more to it. So maybe start to ask your higher self, your guides, what do I need to know about this? What's happening here? I think we're getting reinforcements. I'm seeing that. I know someone in the portal, in my Quantum Soul portal, asked, why is everybody getting cats all of a sudden? Because there were several people who all of a sudden had these cats come into their lives. I know Emily actually had a cat come into her life just randomly. She was not looking, nor did she want a cat, but here this cat comes. It's funny how that works, isn't it? When you least expect it, here comes a new pet for you. But there's a reason they are really helping us right now to bring forward those energies to anchor them. They're clearing, they're healing. It's a connection to the other star races. So it brings in a frequency that maybe you need in your home to help you on your journey of ascension, to help you expand, to help you to connect with those different star races and those different places. So, lots of interesting reasons why you might have a new addition coming into your home. But it's probably because you need the energy of that animal. They're so very powerful. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. I thought it was just a cute little, experience that I had. And the more that I learned about these animals, I'm just blown away. We take so many of them for granted. We don't realize what they're here to help us with. So just wanted to share that so you could take a deeper look at your fur baby and maybe you have a star being living there in your home. I'm going to share the channeling of the information that came in about my new little kitty. It might spark something within you. I hope you enjoy the information, and I will see you in the next video. Just very briefly, we have a new addition in our family, a sweet little kitten that I fought for a while, but I feel like I lost that battle. This sweet little kitty is precious, and I just thought we would check in and see what her role is in our home and maybe even where she's from. What energy does she hold?
She is a gift. She's a gift from the stars. She is coming to your home to create balance. She's like a vacuum. She's going to clean up all of the frequencies that have been overloading your other pets. It's too much for them. They have called her forward, and so has your soul, for your soul has not wanted your other pets to leave. Your other pets wish and desire to stay on earth now, and your souls have said, please send help. We need our pets to stay. They are our family. Don't allow them to leave. And she was sent. Let us ask her soul what she wants to show you. She's very old energy, ancient energy. She holds the mastering of the elements. She can balance all energies. If there is too much fire, she will eliminate it. There's too much air, she will shift it. She will ground it. There's too much grounding. She will water it. Do you see? She will create movement where there is a lack, and she will create grounding and stability where there is too much. She's a master. We will show you. We try to ask her, where do you want to show your origin from? And she says, for a lack of a better understanding, I will present myself as Lyran, but it is not as they understand. It is older. It is before the Lyrans. It is the energy that is, that will always be. It is adaptable, changeable, transformative. It is many in one. It is all in one. It's the balancer of the elements, master. And I am there for them. They needed me. They needed me for all. I am here to serve. She wants to know if you have further questions.
No, I think that was perfect. Thank you very much. She came in and stole my heart very quickly, and I could feel this beautiful energy within her. So thank you for clarifying that.